Okay, good morning. I wanted to come on live this morning. As you see, I've already pulled my card of the day, and it's the World card, which is, oh, and then we had the Seven of Swords stuck behind it. I didn't see that. So we have the World card, which is the, I felt completion with it. I felt that it was the end of something and the end of a journey where I have learned, where things have been learned, the things, tools have been perfected. When the new journey starts, you'll be learning at a different level, or you'll be learning new things, is how I felt it. But then, like, the Seven of Swords just popped out, and and it was reversed. And even though I don't always do reverse cards as reverse, that felt really ominous. So we're going to see what that says, because that was a moment for me just pulling that out, especially like right here on camera, because yeah, I wasn't expecting that. So it says, a man in the act of carrying away 5 swords rapidly. The 2 others of the card remain stuck in the ground. A camp is close at hand. Divinatory meanings: design, attempt, wish, hope, confidence, quarreling, a plan that may fail, annoyance. The design is uncertain in its import because the significations are wildly at variance with each other. But it was reversed, and it said good advice, counsel, instruction, slander, and babbling. So immediately what I got, like immediately when I read it to myself, was that there's going to be some talk, and there's going to be some slander, and there's going to be some, like whatever, but in that there's going to be something for me. And so now as I'm looking at the cards, I'm getting a completely different meaning. So what I'm getting for myself is that, yeah, I'm at the end of this thing, but there's this one last thing that I have to deal with. And it's going to be a recognition of, within all of this negative feedback, I feel like it's going to come. There's going to be something that is going to be good advice. There's going to be something good in there for me to take. And if I'm able to see that and grasp that, I think that it is the completion. That's the only thing between me and the end of this cycle, is hearing the advice within criticism. I'm sorry, I needed to sit with that for a minute. I felt inside of me, I felt that. So what I'm going to do now is I just want to do some stuff to, like, kind of I want to make some protection for me and the people that are going to be with me, and I mean generally for everybody that's going to be, at DC, everybody that's in their own way trying to help make stuff happen. So I'm going to see what I have, because it's been a long time since I've pulled this out. This is my little magic bin. Everything's in here. So when I do little things like this, I pull this out. And so I have a black candle, but I think I'm going to use a pink candle. Oh, that's kind of purple. My candles are melting. Oh, I think I'm going to do this candle. I like the way the colors are on it. So, I've got this candle, and I don't have I usually have a thing that I set the candle on to burn, and I don't have that. So I've got to figure out what I'm going to do. I guess I could sit it inside of here and burn it. So then I have my candle, and then I have some, St. John's wort for healing, protection, strength, love, and divination. So we'll use that. We'll use rose petals. See what this is. Angelica, it's for protection, strength, healing, and female power. We really need to use that. Eucalyptus, healing, cleansing, driving away evil. This is a valerian root. I was sleeping with that under my pillow for a very long time. My favorite, Palo Santo, and I use that for everything, so we'll definitely use that. We're not summoning the dead. I don't even know why I bought that. Silliness. And we'll use some power. And some all-purpose. So, this is what I usually keep Florida water in. So usually I just keep a little container with Florida water in it all the time wherever I am. But being in the tent and all that stuff, I haven't really been doing that kind of stuff. So I think we're going to use this for the candle. Yeah. So the first thing I'm going to do, what's this? Yeah, I don't need patchouli right now. First thing we're going to do is there. So usually I have alcohol. I have Florida water to wipe my candle down. But for whatever reason, I don't have Florida water. Oh, I know why, because Walgreens stopped selling it, and I bought this other water, and I didn't like it. So I don't use it. So we'll work with the Florida water. We'll work without the Florida water. So the first thing I have to do is burn the bottom of the candle to make it sit in the glass. So you take your flame and you burn it, get it nice and then your candle will sit because it's in the wax and it's melted in there. So I don't like having it on top of my cards, so it can sit there. And so we'll do is we're gonna put everything in here and do our burn, just because that feels the safest, because this is at least made for burning. So we'll do everything in here. We'll burn it in here. So this has some of the sage that I've been trying to get to burn. This is just a stick from an incense. Speaking of which, I'm going to light some incense. Forgot my lighters, and like everything's in it with the torch today. So light the candle, and then what I'll do is well, you'll see. Like talking to you like you're going away or something. Well, you might, but then you don't get the business. Okay. So always take a piece of paper, and write down what I'm asking for. So I'm going to do that. And once I do that, I fold the paper. Get the paper started burning. And I burn the paper. That's what my fire is dedicated to. My paper is burning. So now I'm going to take some of my Palo Santo and I'm going to put some in here where it's going to be my fire. So I'm just putting a little of everything that I'm going to put in here. Not putting like a lot of stuff, just a little. I'll sit this here so you can at least see what I'm kind of doing with it. So then I'll put some eucalyptus. My cauldron's in the car. That's really what I should be using. But I've been using the cauldron in the car with the sage. I bought some loose sage, some angelica root, Rose petals. I'm sitting here and I'm like, I smell paper burning. Duh. Sometimes I don't know about me. St. John's wort. Now this is just all-purpose powder that somebody has created with different powders, and I put way too much. That is a lot. So I'm gonna go get my cauldron because that's way too much and it is going to burn. So we're not doing that. And this is power incense. So can I pause this? I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna run and get my cauldron. Well, the great thing about getting my cauldron was, one, I got to bring in the new feathers that I found. Got my lighter. And I had a piece of Palo Santo. So there's already sage in here, which is great because you guys know how much I'm always trying to find sage in here to burn. So I'm just going to transfer all of this into here. And I'll probably just leave that for another time. So that's what I left in there for another time because that was going to be something. I was starting real fires there. So my little cauldron, everything's in there that I need. So take my lighter. Probably should use a torch for this one. See if we can get it lit. See this? I usually throw the Florida water in it, and it has a little like, it burns. And so when I throw that in there, it like jumps into a fire, and then everything like just kind of burns. But I'm having a little difficult time right now getting a burn. Because again, I did dump in this kind of wet sage, which I don't know how it's still wet. Like it must have just gotten totally soaked. Pour in all the flammable shit then. There we go. There we go. see if the paper can get it started better than I can. But that's basically what I do. And then we're going to take a moment. I'm going to light Palo Santo because I absolutely love it. And then I think I'm going to rattle and take a moment to connect with spirit. So I'm calling on spirit to protect the people that are out walking with me, people that are going to be down in D.C. marching and protesting for the injustice that's going on in the world today. I'm going to take a minute and I'm going to sit. Sorry guys, I really want to get this burning. So we're going to take a minute and we're going to sit, and I'm going to rattle. And I don't know if I'll sing, we'll see how it goes, but I'm definitely going to rattle for a couple seconds and call on any help, and from the spiritual world, call on any helpers and any guides and anyone that wants to come and help protect for the next couple of days while I'm out here in this crazy world. Ashe. Namaste. So they came in. They're here. They're with us. They will be protecting. We will be protected. I'm clear on that. Thank you guys for sitting with me this morning as I, tried to prepare as I prepared for this last leg of the walk that I'm going to be doing out here. May transform into something else, I'm unsure, but I'm open to whatever the universe presents to me. And so I thank you guys very much for sitting with me as I, protected myself. Well, you're not actually sitting with me now, but you'll see what I've done. Talk to you guys soon.